Hello everybody. I skipped last month on this platform. Just rotating around for real. So I'm here to begin off this August session of the monthly zodiac readings. How's everybody doing? I'm doing alright. So I got the decks that I want to use, and it's going to be like my spread by the decks and the questions that I'm going to ask for this monthly reading. So I don't know the first sign yet, alright, but I'm just going to break it down. So this deck right here, I want to begin off on something astrological. So I'm using a deck that deals very much with astrology. So this is my Oracle deck, Divine Circus. So what I'm trying to do is create a transit, right, in my spread. I want to see in the divinity of it as the energy is fluctuating. I want to see what energy that vibration, frequency, or whatever way is the perfect term, how they gonna connect within your monthly energy. So this deck right here is which one is this one called? My astrological deck is Blue Moon Astrology, I think it's called. Black Moon, my bad, Black Moon. Spirit of the Animals. So I'm coming down on the nature, blending in, you know, your natural aspect more. And then the last oracle deck is my New Orleans Oracle. And right here, I have plans to use this deck right here for this basic situation that potentially can occur, but it's gonna exemplify, help me expand on examples of how this transit energy could be more closely felt. Alright, that's my aim and that's my goal. So also here for this session of monthly readings, I want to use my Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. I want to use the Dream Keeper's Tarot. I want to also use the Tarot of the Orisha. I want to also use Tarot Z to be the clarifiers with the Oracle decks that I'm using throughout the month. So I hope y'all enjoy this session. Alright, I really will appreciate it. And let's get in started. Hey Aries, how you doing? You ready to get started? Let's get started up in here. Let's get your astrological energy. We have one card for the energy, potential energy, astrological energy for Aries for the month of August. You got 7th house partners. So what, this month right here gonna require some kind of teamwork? What does teamwork mean to you in an introverted, with an introverted public society, extroverted, social media, pop, fascist world. How do that even look for you? Now, this is astrological. So it's covering, partners cover all aspects. Alright. So about every reading gonna pertain to love, career, money, finances, all that. Every zodiac sign gonna have it included. So that's not gonna be something new. But this energy gonna be strong for you. Aries, is your pride up real high right now? Are you, I'm getting kind of vibe of like, you don't need nobody. It feels like you're stuck in that loop of it. You don't need nobody, but you're going out to find somebody's. Now, are you confusing the want and the need? You feeling like, I can go out and do this. What did that got to do with me needing somebody because I want to go out and enjoy myself? Because the need is you need somebody. And first of all, the somebody that you need is that love within inside of you to feel attached to something that gives you some type of happiness. So in an extrovert way, your passion is running wild, but it's blocking you in your conscious because it's introvert up there. So you don't want to see nothing, you don't need nothing, so don't need to convince you anything other than, yeah, look at this as a want. That's right. So your extrovert energy is like, yeah, look at it as a want. As long as I'm getting what I need and it's what you want, we all right. Is it going to be hard for you to actually switch that around? Sometimes it gets hard for people to switch that around because you look at situations for what they are. And if you're not ready to take responsibility from that angle in an appropriate way to heal, process, and keep it moving and make the changes as you go along, and that's the reason why you reflect it that way. But if you're not really seeking that type of change, you won't hit that type of reflection. But it doesn't mean that you won't be stuck in your loop. Now, how long do you want to be stuck there? That's the real big question. How long do you want to be stuck there? For the rest of your days? Make sure you think about it real quick and hard as your ancestors to come and show you how it look being old in this world, that everybody don't know how to help. This world became so toxic. Climate change and so many other things going on. It's a toxic planet. So make sure you look at it real good now. So let's go ahead and dive in and get some cards here. Alright. Let's get 3 cards Aries to get clarification. Can I have 3 clarification cards for the 7th house for Aries? What is the message locked inside for this monthly reading? We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You stuck in a world. And we got the Creates, which is the Magician. Underneath of that, we got the Knight of Wands. Okay. You know, this Five of Swords and this Nine of Pentacles is very worldly. Despite any spirituality, despite any religion, it's very worldly. It feels like an energy of caring, nonchalantness. But it's magical because it's bringing purpose. This magician is, no matter what, is going to bring purpose. Whatever this situation is, it's bringing purpose. Even if it's to lock you for about 10 or 15 years into a certain situation. Now, certain situation could mean that you found a place to live at and that's where you're going to be at for a few amount of years. It could be you done found a type of job or a career and you about to stay in that job and career, and all the situations are going to be happening around in that center. Even if it's about the apartment. But it's definitely something that's about a long-term haul. I can really feel that very honestly. I want to definitely get into the next oracle card because I want to see this energy transit. So let's see the next transit of this energy here, Aries. I get one oracle card here. Nasty. Say, play your hand, Aries. Play your hand. Man, this is a lot of pride. This is a very pride game. And, you know, these be one of these readings that reason why it's difficult because it's like, it's so personal to somebody. It's somebody out there that really need to sit back and think about your status on your vanity right now. You know, that is very, very imperative. Is that status. Because, you know, the 7th house is also Libra. You're talking about Venus. It's very much into this vanity. And it's almost like, okay, I don't know. It's like, what is your end goal with this vanity? Wherever this energy is at. I mean, it's telling you to play your hand. I mean, I can't say that the deities, the ancestors, the dwarfs, the gnomes, the fairies, demons, angels. I mean, I can't say that the universal elemental process, the species within, no matter what the definition is, I can understand why they have pleasure in you. I can. I mean, your ego is definitely your ego is there. Whatever this is, the ego is there. Now, I don't know. You got a high pain tolerance. Because no matter when they even punishing you, you don't even recognize them punishing you. You got a high pain tolerance. Whoever this Aries is, you got a high pain tolerance. You got a high pain tolerance. Let me get 3 cards for play your hand. We got the 10 of air. We got the 5 of waters. This is a high pain, for real. Just on the imagery right here, I'm trying to tell you. This card, this 5 of water, you got a high pain tolerance. For real. Alright, I mean, is it meant for Aries to actually be designed at this point in time to be this tough-skinned? Because this is a transit energy, so is it meant for you to be this tough-skinned? What is this final card here? What is the final card here? We got the devil. It just might be meant for it to be at this point in time. The 6 of air. I don't know. This energy wanted it to be at the same time. I guess that's why I say they're enjoying it. It's almost like it's meant for your skin to be tough like this. It's something. With that 6 of swords, it's even more to this energy than what right now I could really see, grasp, decipher the right way. But it's definitely all about right now for you Aries, this tough-skinned. Now, this tough-skinned is entertaining. It's addictive. It's an attribute. It's a contribution to something bigger, to the agenda. I mean, I am talking about the energy, so, I mean, what is the, we're going to eventually get to a lower level, but it's definitely meant to have this push through type of energy. This is a very much of a push through energy here. And it's coming for results. It's going to be results. But its energy is very aggressive. It's beyond assertive. Because everybody can't handle this. And I mean, I know that for a fact. Like, me being up in it is almost like, damn, I'm feeling some kind of way. So, I mean, if I'm feeling some kind of way, I know. I mean, I'm already proven that everybody can't handle this. So let me go to the atmosphere. Let me get to the atmosphere in this energy, right? I need to tone this down and see where is it going. Like, Aries, this month, I don't even know if it's about you being cranky or irritable or, I mean, those could be potential side effects, but this, your zodiac energy is strong, but it's not alone. Like, I know Chiron is definitely in Aries right now. Maybe that's the strength of this energy. Maybe it's all about Chiron. So when it comes to your ego, maybe that's when I was talking about this ego part of it. Maybe that's where you gotta, with the 7th house in Libra, you gotta find this temperance in this energy. Somewhere down the line, there gotta be some type of temperance. And the temperance is in the purpose, the reason. It's attachment up in here with this devil card. Alright, let's get one card, please. Bring it into the atmosphere. Bring this transit energy into the atmosphere. Can we have one card, please? Alright. We got deer. Love. Okay, that's bringing it down a little bit more sensitivity. We're getting to somewhere assertive. So this says, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. That's what I was talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about with that temperance. You're going to have to find temperance. Some of these things is out of everybody's control. Do you believe that things that's out of everybody's control, even though the situation that's before you proves that, okay, it's people in this environment. For example, you live with somebody, right? And it's a pet peeve on that using a coaster to put the cup on the table. You know, use a coaster. I'm cool with you putting your cup on the table. Just put a coaster. It's a pet peeve for you. So because this person, right, especially with Chiron being in retrograde, right, this person, you feel like, man, you got enough common sense because you have worked on it. I'm blase. Why you got to be doing this right now? Why you want to just irritate me? Why you attacking me at this point? And for real, other side, they not. Even though the situation is really showing, but it's going to take you to go to that point, because what this, if Chiron is what's influencing this, it's telling you, you heal with the power of love. So the point is, what is this benefit that you getting? Is it satisfying your boredom that you got to repeat yourself all the time at this moment? Think about the retrograde. Is it satisfying your boredom? If this person is doing it, maybe, you know, get up and walk away. Just, you know, maybe this is the time with that magician to find different things. And once again, ask yourself, how is that you intaking that energy actually benefiting you? Just how, in that one situation, how is it really benefiting you if it's something that's repetitious? Now let's get 3 cards here. All right. We have 3 cards to clarify deer and love. I mean, deer is an animal totem too. So maybe, you know, it might be telling you, I am being protective. Think about, deers have a very protective, unique style. So maybe it is your protective style that this energy is doing. Because if you think about healing from the point of view of a cut or a scar, sometimes you put a protective ornament up there. Sometimes you put a protective bandage. Sometimes it requires stitches. Just make sure to use the creativity that's potentially there in these situations throughout the month for you to cope through this energy. We had an Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, that coping mechanisms. You gotta find coping mechanisms in a weird way. You gotta look at the brighter side. Some of the situation you gotta think about, shit, we are with goddamn Chiron. Okay. This shit got me today. May not be through every day out the month. It could be a pulsating type of energy, especially with the way it's coming down for me. Consider it to be pulsating. But prepare yourself. Try to put a to-do memory locked in your subconscious and your conscious with the devil. Connect your conscious and your subconscious mind together with an alarm clock to make it through. What's the final card? Yeah, see, we got the Queen of Swords. That's that subconscious lock. And we had an Ace of Swords. Try to find you a subconscious lock up in the middle of it. 4 of Wands. There you go. Your stability, your coping mechanisms. It's very important for you this month. Let's get into the main event, the final message. And we're going to close this out, Aries. Hope you enjoyed the message for the month. Hope this help you out with preparing for your month with your energy. What's the final card? Make a wish. Yeah. Make a wish. This is so easy to say. How much of what I stated in this reading today, the more easy said than really to put into action. That's what making a wish is. Making a wish is so easy to say. But how or what type of wish depends on how focused you are on seeing that wish manifest. So consider that. Because that's the same thing about irritability, especially on something on a repetitive behavior or something that is a pet peeve. Pet peeves is a repetitive behavior. It just can't come from different people. So, what is the benefit? Here we have 3 cards here for Make-A-Wish. 3 cards for Make-A-Wish. 3 cards for Make-A-Wish. We have the Strength card. We have the Hierophants. Here we have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Again, that was in the beginning, right? Yep. 5 of Swords coming back out at the end. Thank you for the connection. We have the 3 of Swords. You know, this Hierophant and this Strength card right here is power, dictation, control, normandy. Like I said, pet peeves. It's all of those things that possibly can be involved. Don't look for the involvement. Feel for the sensation. Have a feeling, Aries, this month. You need to feel how high the heat is inside of Aries. Be prepared for the pulsating. Understand things pulsating. It's going to affect you. And with the Hierophant being there, it will always correct itself. So there's going to be a struggle to understand with the 5 of Swords of some things that break ain't meant to be fixed. And why break something is not even broken. Sometimes you got to understand the rhythm and the logic and the application process in that. But ask yourself that this month those kind of questions. It's very pulsating. Try not to take everything so personal. Be more broad and open-minded. Take deep breaths. Find different coping skills. Find the understanding that you need to make it. Find out what your serenity is. And if you already know your serenity, then is this month worth the risk of losing it? It's only going to make you more wise at the end. Like it said, the 7th house partners. You're ending with the Hierophant. Started with the 5 of Swords, ending with the 5 of Swords with the 3 of Swords. Enjoy your August.